The title of my story is called The Prince is Coming by Diane Zambrano. Jasmine woke up and looked at her calendar. She had been marking off the days for months, and finally her special day was here. The prince is coming, the prince is coming, Jasmine said. She could hardly contain her excitement. She had been anticipating this day for months. She perked up with delight and was running around the house screaming, "He's coming! He's coming! Everyone, are you ready? Wake up! Wake up!" "Jazzy, we're up," replied Mom and Dad, very exhausted and tired from the night before. Jasmine had made a list of things that she needed to be done before everything was just right. "First, I have to wake up Mom and Dad, wash my face, check. Then I have to brush my teeth, check. Get dressed in a special outfit, where is that outfit? Oh yeah, check. Wake up Mom and Dad, check, check. Eat breakfast. Do I have to eat breakfast? Better do that before Mom gets mad. Don't forget present in big, bold letters." She had made a very special present for the prince herself. "Breakfast, breakfast, breakfast, gotta get breakfast. Breakfast, Jazzy! Breakfast!" "Is that Mom calling me? She already made breakfast for me. Awesome!" It was her favorite, pancakes in the shape of letters that her mom would spell out, "I love you." The syrupy air filled the second floor. She ran downstairs and ate them super duper fast. Her mouth was still chewing when she was running out the door to get in the car. "Wow, I guess Jazzy's ready," her mom said, looking up at the stairs. "I gotta get that bag. Anything else you need, hon?" "Yes, dear, don't forget her tiara. You know how she is about that." She made her way to the car, bringing her coat and camera in a pouch. She buckled in and could see Jasmine through the rear-view mirror, trying to swallow the rest of her mouthful. She was happy. Jasmine was so excited to meet the prince. Today was the big day. "Do you remember everything that you have to bring?" Mommy asked her. Of course, Jasmine said proudly. "Let's go meet the prince then." "Let's go, as a family, right?" "As a family, Mom," replied Jasmine. They all drove across the town to a big brick building. They followed the signs to a parking lot all the way to the second floor. From there, they got out and walked across the bridge to a plastic cover on the top, with plastic covers on the top. That bridge connected the parking lot to the brick building. They went through to two metal doors, and Dad looked all around till he saw some signs with arrows. It was telling him where to go. We made a left and took the elevator to the 9th floor. There was a pretty picture all around on the walls. It was of birds and pretty flowers. Some were blue and some were pink. These were even some that had babies in baskets, holding them with their beaks. A man in a white coat met my mom and dad, and they followed him into another room where me and Dad waited with a room with the TV. Mom and Dad talked to him, and then a nurse came to get Mom in a wheelchair. It was so weird. There was nothing wrong with Mommy. Mommy sat in it and waved at me goodbye. She smiled and said to me, "Now look, my little love, I'll be right back, and then we can both meet the prince together." I was so excited, but I had to sit and wait. Sit and wait, sit and wait. Wait to be called to the back. My grandma came too. I guess everyone knew that the prince was coming, so they all came to visit. My dad gave me a kiss and left with those other ladies. My grandma had a gift. It was probably for the little prince, just like mine was. I tried all the chairs in the room and watched 4 episodes of my favorite cartoon show. I sat on the chairs, laid across them, hid underneath them, tried climbing them all over when I got a deadly look from my grandma. She didn't like that at all. She made me get off of them immediately. Suddenly, a woman came and asked us to follow her. We went to the white room with a blue curtain. Behind the curtain was my mommy, my daddy, and a little prince. He looked a lot smaller than I thought. I stared at him, and she called me over to the bed as she was laying on it. "It's okay. You can come sit next to me," she said. My dad helped me sit right next to my mom on the bed, and he took pictures of the three of us. Then he gave me a present. It was a tiara, a new one. I let him put it on. It matched perfectly with my dress, and it made me look like a real princess. I could not stop smiling. My grandma gave me a present too, and one from my mommy, and a little one from the prince. It was a tiny little shirt. It had a little crown on it with some words. My mommy said, "Aw, so cute. It says I'm a prince, Prince Charming." And she put it on the prince. I gave my mom my present, and she opened it. It was a card that had my favorite dollies all around having some tea party. It was the one with the crown because I'm always the princess. I'm always the main attraction of all my tea parties. My daddy helped me write, "Welcome to this world, Prince Jeremy. We are all part of a royal family now." As she read it, she began to cry. I got really worried, but she told me that she wasn't crying because anything was wrong. She was happy that I was that loving to my little brother. Grown-ups are so weird like that. They cry when they're happy. My grandma got to take tons of pictures. And then more family came and they brought more presents and more pictures were taken. It was quite exhausting, even for a princess like me. At the end of the day, everyone had left beside my dad and my grandmother. My mom was sleeping, and I saw the little prince in his bed. I looked in it, and I whispered to him, "Hi, little prince. I'm Jaslyn. You're coming into a very special family. That man over there on the couch, that's gonna be your daddy. We call him Dad. That lady laying on the bed is Mommy. Daddy calls her his queen. And I'm his princess. But I'm also your big sister. I'm super duper excited to meet the real life prince. I have only ever heard of Prince in stories that Daddy tells me and reads me at night. But you're a lot smaller than I thought. I guess you'll grow up eventually. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to our family. I hope you like it. I sure do." She put her hand on the plastic and she went to sleep on top of her daddy. The end. I hope you like The Prince is Coming by Diane. Thank you.